very late for me to be doing my makeup, but coming back from vacation has been a trip. So let me pin this comment. So if you are watching the replay and you want any, like the color match to the makeup that I use or any of the products that I use today, hi you guys, just comment match no matter what. And then I'll just send all the links to you and you can pick and choose what you want. But my name is Kayla. If you're new to my page, I'm going to show you the steps I took to make my makeup like bulletproof when I was in Mexico. It is hot. It is humid there. I'm a sweater. I'm not as big of a sweater as I used to be, but I am a sweater. And I was dealing with some color changes. So Hawaii is in with my girlfriends, my 6 girlfriends. Is that the one you're talking about? That is in June. So I'm very excited for that. So kind of what I do now is going to be similar to how I did my makeup in Mexico. All right, so hi you guys. I took 2 full palettes to Mexico because I like options. I like all my lip and cheeks. I like a big variety of eyeshadows, but I really can truly match you to just a cute little palette like this, and you will get your entire face besides your mascara, okay? So don't be intimidated by what I'm going to show you. I just haven't unpacked yet. Okay, so in Mexico, obviously, my skin doesn't need as much like mattifying. Thank you guys. Tell me hello and where you're watching from. So there are 2 things that I took down there. I took my tinted moisturizer, which has an SPF, and I took my BB cream, which also has an SPF, because it is more humid down there and I do tend to get a little bit more dewy. I went with the BB cream because it's a little bit more mattifying. Now, since I'm back up here, my skin is a little drier, so I'm going to go with the tinted moisturizer. So this is really good if you have like super dry skin, or if you just have combo skin, or you just like that kind of that dewy look. But I would actually wear this down for the pool because I didn't mind being nice and glowy at the pool. And then just put like a little bronzer over top or whatever. And that's kind of what I would do during the day. But a lot of people ask me, what primer do you use? And I took my primer down there and I only used it one time. And I can't find it. I left it downstairs, you guys. I'm just unpacking. Oh, wait. Might be down here. Nope, it's not. So, hi you guys. Hello from South Carolina. What was I saying? Oh, you guys, I've been out of this for a second. Where's my brush? Okay, so I don't remember what I was saying. It doesn't matter. I got a lot of questions about the lashes I was wearing when in Mexico. I like to wear lashes on vacation because I just don't like to deal with mascara. I just want to be done. I want to be in the pool, and like, who cares if I get wet? You know what I mean? And so I use super excited because you're going to Vegas next month. Oh, I'm going to show you how to not sweat your makeup off at all. Hi from Australia and Illinois. Hi, you guys. So if you like some coverage, like for the pool, or you want a little bit of coverage with SPF, so our BB cream and tinted moisturizer by Celestia is really good. Again, if you just comment match, I can send you the links for that. I am using the medium tint of the tinted moisturizer. Again, if you get kind of dewy and oily in humid environments, I would go with the BB cream. If you don't, then you could go with the tinted moisturizer. Both are really, really fantastic, and I love them both for different purposes. Okay, so as you can see, like, this was kind of the coverage I would go with to the pool. And that's kind of what I would do. I would do a little bit of under eye, some bronze, and then of course my illuminator, because gotta have the illuminator. And this is mostly what I would do. And then I would have my lashes on already. And I do use Lilac Street Hollywood. That is just kind of, I feel like, my signature. I do have a code. It's in my bio. I actually don't have, if you want a link, just message me afterwards and I can give you a link in my code. Can you add more sunscreen on top? My face will really burn if I don't really apply. Yeah, for sure. You totally can. I just kind of didn't because our makeup also has, is it titanium dioxide? What is it? Something that also like, something. So my face never got burnt at all. What are the BB cream and tinted moisturizer match? I believe I would need the BB cream as a team to get a little oily. Yeah, so I would go with the BB cream. Love it, you guys. Love, love, love. Okay, so I used just this mostly down at the pool. I actually didn't use primer. That's what I was talking about. I used our Celestia primers actually just one time, and that was for the last night, the farewell dinner. Other than that, I didn't use a primer because I feel like the other products I used, I didn't really need it. So tinted moisturizer. Okay, and then if I was like going out at night, I'm going to show you guys the eyeshadow look that everyone commented on, and it was literally the same eyeshadow look until the farewell dinner, and I just loved it. I loved it so much. So I'm going to show you, this is what my palette looked like, and let me tell you why. I had to take this dark hazel color because I had my my suntan, what is it? Selfless Tanner on. And then I had some Sandy, and then Candlelit, and then White Peach, and then Linen. And that's because I knew my tan would fade, my Selfless Tanner would fade, but I would still need something. And so I just didn't know what color I was going to be, so I took all the highlights. You do not have to do that. I was just kind of a crazy person and wanted to make sure I had the right highlights. So I'm going to tap into both Sandy and Candlelit right now because I have a feeling that's kind of what I am. So my neck is a little lighter right here because that's where the shadow comes, but I think I'm right in between, or wait. That might be Athens and then Candlelit. So I'm tapping into both of those because I'm a little bit darker. So at night, I would just do this. I would just like tap on top of my BB cream, because remember I used BB cream down there. And I would just tap it kind of right on. It was a very light layer because I didn't want a ton of coverage. I didn't really need it because the BB cream kind of did a lot of the work for me. But I was just kind of evening out my skin tone. And you guys, it was crazy. My makeup was freaking bulletproof. Like, did not move. I took two, did I bring them up here? I took two setting sprays that, oh my gosh. And I couldn't find a link for one. I mean, you can go to like Sephora, or I think Sephora, and find it. So you're going to have to do that for one of them. But the other one was just as good. Okay, so I just tapped in, but see how like little work I had to do? And then I would tap into one of my colors just depending on how dark I was that day. And so I'm just kind of mixing a little bit of White Peach and Linen. Now, when I color match you to this palette, by the way, I've been using this palette for over 3 years now, and it's just so good. When I color match you to a palette, I'm not going to color match you to a bunch of different colors. Like, you're going to have one foundation shade and one brightening shade, and then that's it. And your foundation shade is called a highlight, and then your brightening highlight would be considered a concealer. Okay, so I'm just like feathering a little bit underneath. I hardly wore anything under my eyes. I didn't do a ton of brightening. I was like pretty light with the foundation, and I like a kind of a full coverage, but I wanted it nice and dewy. So, hi, yay, you finally got me live. Oh my gosh, you guys, but here's what's crazy. I took an SPF chapstick balm down there, and my lips still got fried so bad to the fact it literally looked like I had a whole vial of filler like this. And if I stretched them, it felt like they were going to split. My hair, this is actually a headband. I just have my hair. I haven't wanted to wash it. I need to tone it because it's really brassy from the water in Mexico. But yeah. So I'll have to share that. I don't have a link to this is called a Madison braid, I believe. So they were so blistered, and here's the little trick. If you guys like to like have like lime or kind of citrus, whatever in your drinks, when you're in the sun, be careful with that. Cause it is like it's called like a citrus burn or something like that. Cause I was pretty good. Like, I had a hat on, my lips were like not out in the sun. So I could not figure out why they were so stinking burnt. And then like the rest of me wasn't. But I heard it's a citrus burn. So I had like lime in my drinks the whole time because I love just like lime and in like basically everything. And what they say is that citrus plus the sun like blisters them. And that's what happened. It was crazy. I'm not wearing any lip color right now, just a balm to keep them nice and moisturized. So this is my natural lip color. Okay, I did use the color Astoria in Mexico. I used to use Astoria all the time, and I don't like it anymore. I don't know. I don't like it on my skin tone. I feel like it turns it, I don't know, but I'm using it now. So that's what I'm using right now is Astoria, and I'm just using a very light layer. Okay, so I would like carve out very gently my, you cannot for the life of me make this makeup work. Okay, talk to me about it. Let's troubleshoot. Because normally it's just one or two things that you have to change and that's it. Like, because this makeup is different than traditional makeup. So I would do like a very small like carve out with my contour. And then I would Because you guys, okay, if you can't figure out your nose contour, just use your finger, okay? And go like kind of, hi you guys, hi Ann. Go like kind of very close to the center of your nose, and you're just gonna kind of like tap that in. And that's how you can do a very light nose contour without looking like you have a dirty nose. So that's kind of like my little tip. If you're just confused on the contour. Okay, I don't have a thing up here. Hello, you guys. So I did very light contour, and then I would go into my bronzer pretty heavily because we like to be bronze in Mexico. And so I would tap into Bella. I think this is Bella, to be honest. It looks different than Bella, but it might be because it's sitting next to Astoria, which I don't normally have. You just recently started using and love it. Yay, that's so exciting. Okay, so I would then tap in my bronzer nice and plenty. And I would just like tap and then tap in. And you guys, I've had some people say like, I can't get it to blend like yours. And the difference in blending, like some people are blending, and the difference in I'm blending is if you have watched me at all for the last 5 minutes or however long I've been on here, I tap to blur. I hardly swirl to blend. I don't do this to blend. And if I am, it's like very minimally. So if you are struggling to blend and you're like, it doesn't look like yours, just tap. We're just like tapping, like tap is your best. Just think tap the whole time. So as you can see, I didn't swirl that bronzer in. I tapped it in, and look, it's blurred. It's blended. It's blurred. So I would get a very bronze look like this. Okay, and I would come down my neck, obviously, because right here is always lighter than the rest of my body because I either would wear a hat or the sun would like beat down on my chin and then my chin would create a shadow. So, thank you. You guys, I've been using that serum in my routine, and I really feel like it's like making a difference. Okay, and then I went in with all the lip and cheeks. I didn't know what I was going to use. And you guys, you know what's funny is I took all of these lip and cheeks, and then I did a whole extra thing of lip and cheeks. And I really kind of mostly just used two. Tap dancing on your face, literally that's all you need. Also, what brush do you use? Okay, so I went back and forth a lot between Tiger Lily and Madrid, or I would just combine them. So I just was doing a little Tiger Lily here. Okay, and then I would add Madrid right in with it. And this was the go-to, which is funny because I usually change up my cheek color. And then Anyway, so that's what I wore. And I'm going to tap that in. And then the lip color, I used only two lip colors pretty much the whole time. I went in with Tiger Lily, was it Tiger? Yeah, I think it was Tiger Lily, which I just put on my cheeks, the very first one I put on my cheeks, and then Grape on top. And it was the most stunning color. And Grape lasts so long. And Tiger Lily does too, because they're like satins. So like, look how pretty that color is. It was just like a perfect, gorgeous color. And I don't normally do this, but then I would tap kind of the remnants on the center of my forehead. And I would also use Saint Tropez. I was going in with Saint Tropez kind of a lot too. So that was like more on just like a toned down night. So that's what I did for that. Now I am going to pull something out. This is the strobe palette that I took. I love our illuminators, but I just wanted to play with this week. And I received so many compliments. Everyone was like, what are you wearing on your cheeks? What are you wearing on your cheeks? So I'm going to show you this. And there's something, I'm trying to look for the brush that I used. Hold please. All my brushes are over here. You guys, like I said, I have not unpacked. Whoops. Oh, did I tell you guys about the mosquitoes yet? Oh, I hear my son coming up. Shoot. Okay, so I'm going to use the blend brush, like the smaller end of the blend brush. And I was mixing both this gold and this whatever color. Okay, so I would do my Madrid and my Tiger Lily. And then I was just coming right on top and barely feathering. Hi, Mackenzie! My friend Mackenzie's on! You guys have to follow her if you don't. She's so funny. We spent a lot of time in Mexico together. We had so much fun. So look, it's very buttery. It's very buttery, very like, I don't know, finely milled. The mosquitoes. Look, I still have mosquitoes. My British accent comes out. My Australian accent comes out. My teacher voice comes out. Everything comes out during my lives. Okay, so like, look how just stunning it is. And then I would bring a little bit of that pink color, like on my cheeks. And you guys, seriously, everyone was asking me, what illuminator are you wearing? And I just think it was so pretty. It's this strobe palette. It's the Celeste strobe palette. So if you say match, or if you go up to my profile, it's all in my, like, I have like a little favorites link of stuff that I like to add into my Saint routine. Okay, so this is so, like, can we even? Gorgeous. So it's just very buttery. Okay, then here is the eyeshadow combo I was using. I need to, like, set my eyes a little bit. Hold, please. Oh, I'm so out of sorts. Okay. What is that illuminator? It is the strobe palette. So if you guys say match, I will send it. It's in my faves, in my Celeste favorites. And it is I think it's called the strobe palette. I think that's what it's called. But it's gorgeous. Like, I'm obsessed with it. Okay. And then I'm going to just prime my eyes. And I am going to show you guys the powder that you need if your makeup moves, if it's in any kind of humid environment, if you are oily, if you just like a mattified look, or you just like to set anywhere that maybe tends to crease a little bit more. This powder, I've raved about it for a couple months now. And then we sold it out. You little cuties sold it out. Brenda, can you message me and I will send it to you? It actually, if you just say match, it will come in my like BB cream link, but then this will be in that link as well. Or you could just message me and I'll send it to you. I can't see your guys' messages after I get off here. It's so annoying. Okay, so this powder is also the Celeste powder. Why can I not find my little sponge? And it is so freaking good. It is literally half the price or 2/3 of the price of a lot of those viral blurring powders right now. And it held up, did not move. So what I would do was I was just taking a little bit of this with my sponge, like my little sponge, which I can't find. And I would just tap a little bit under here. Now, I don't like a super mattified look, so I would just tap it in the areas where I tend to get like a little bit more, like where my makeup might move in the humidity. So I'd tap it right here, kind of where I sweat, right on the mustache area. And then like a little right here where I might experience like a little bit more shininess that I want. And that's what I did. But if you are someone that wants like to set, all the areas of your face, this is insane. And you need it. And I heard it comes back in stock tomorrow. So if I were you though, I will post it. I will post it in my stories. So just be paying attention to my stories because it sold out the first day last time. We sold it out. You guys sold it out. My followers sold it out. I'm almost positive the first time, and then the second time it's like viral right now. So anyway, that's not the point. Okay, so that's what I used so far. Then I just set my eyes, right? Did I set my eyes? No, I did not. And then you're gonna see the eyeshadow look that I got compliments on, and I just went back to the whole time because it was like by the time we were going to dinner, it's like we had already been in the pool all day. No one even wanted to get ready for dinner like we did. Like we wanted to go hang out, but after you've been in the pool all day in the sun, you're like, I just want to go in what I'm wearing. Okay, so I went in with, hi you guys. Yeah, you've been trying to get it for 3 weeks. I got you tomorrow, you guys. Okay, so I went in with, gosh, I'm going to have to change my pants. I don't have any of my stuff up here. I would go back and forth between Valencia and Havana, and I would just tap them both together. That's just what I did. I did it so much, and I would just come up in my crease here, and then I would add maybe like some Havana down on my whole lid. Because again, mind you, I was trying to get out the door. Like we're trying to go see our friends that we get to see maybe once a year. I can't tell, did I rub in all my powder? And so it was like real quick, because we would spend as much time at the pool until like the very last minute before we had to make our dinner reservations. And if you guys haven't seen, I did post, I did. I posted today in my stories, like the outfits that I wore in the bathing suits. Really loved them. Okay, so I would just do that. And then on nights I wanted a little bit more, like a little bit more something, something. I really like the look I did the farewell dinner, like the very last dinner that we were there. But it was like obviously more in depth. And I said I was going to go live like twice when I was there, and then I never did. But I took a little bit of Zion like so on the smaller end of this brush, and then I would just deepen the crease just a little bit in the outer V. Hi, you guys! And this was the eyeshadow look that I wore literally the whole time. And with my eyelash, not extensions, with the little clusters I was wearing, it looked so beautiful. Okay. It's like, doesn't it look like a sunset? Like a paradise sunset? That's what my eyeshadow reminded me of. So I did not wear mascara, but I'm going to obviously put mascara on right now because I don't have my lashes on. I ripped them off last day. I'd go lighter with the darker color. Helps with hooded eyes. Oh, higher with the darker color. Yeah, I just didn't. I just like barely deepened them. Okay, and then, so this is, I like to wear two different mascaras. I normally wear my Celeste one or this Beyond Mascara one. I don't know where my Celeste one is though. Like I said, wear it all over the map right now. Okay. And, but I will say if you're going to wear Mexico and mascara, if you're going to wear mascara in Mexico, I really think, yay, I'm so glad you caught me live, Tammy. I really think like this Beyond Mascara and this Celeste, you guys, I always dot myself, so don't worry, I'll clean it up. And the Celeste mascara are like, they hold up so well in the heat because they don't transfer, at least on me. So we're going to do this. And then I would add just a teeny bit of eyebrow pencil. Hi, you guys. Tell me where you're watching from if you're just popping on. Oh, I can't wait to show you the other setting spray that I discovered. I have some setting. I am picky. Like if you've watched me in the last several years, I don't share a whole lot of setting sprays. If you've watched me in the last like 5 years of any kind of makeup, anything, I've probably shared like less than 10 that I really like. So that says like a lot. Okay, so I would just flip. I am getting my brow touch up on Thursday. I'm so excited. Oh, you guys, remember how I had my retina surgery? It was supposed to be today. I'm not there, clearly. And they called me while I was in Mexico and told me they canceled my appointment. And I was like, that's weird. I didn't even like check the voicemail because I didn't recognize the number. And they're like, oh, because you have not paid in full. I had no idea I had to pay in full. Also, I probably didn't read the fine print in the email because you guys know me. I don't like to read like directions. I like to just like watch a video on how something's put together. Well, cause same kind of happens sometimes with my emails. So anywho, my retina surgery I was supposed to get, so my retina doesn't detach, was canceled for today. So I had to reschedule. I called today and I was like, hi, I was out of the country. I had no idea I had to pay in full. I would have done that literally the day had I read the email, and they were really nice about it. But anywho, so I still have retina apparently wanting to detach. So there's that update. Okay, we're gonna do one more like little, oh, you guys, look how messy I am with this mascara. This is why I like to wear lashes on vacation, so I don't even worry about it. I just am like, oh, they're done. And I hadn't actually worn lashes in probably like 2 or 3 months. Like I just haven't been. I've been just wearing my mascara. Teachers always say read the directions. You guys do as I say, not as I do. Okay, I cannot get all up in this right now. Yeah, I'm literally the worst. And you know what's funny is when I was a teacher, like we would have, professional development, like trainings and stuff like for us. And we're the worst students. We're the ones that would giggle. We're the ones that are like taking more breaks, wanting to go to the bathroom during, like we didn't want to sit in the front. They always say teachers make the worst students, and we totally did. Okay, I'm going to show you the 2 lip combos that I did a lot. I said I used Tiger Lily and Grape. Okay, that was one that I did. And then I also did Watermelon and Grape. The only bummer part is you can't get those anymore. So if you have those, I suggest you combine them. That lip combo, like I would wear it with this eye color, and it was so stunning. Okay, the other color I wore that I got compliments on, I think I wore it about 3 nights, was this long-lasting lipstick. You guys know I love these. I don't actually like long-lasting lipsticks because they're too drying on me, and my lips are literally the Sahara Desert. So I typically don't wear long-lasting lipsticks, but this one has vitamin E in it, and I think it's avocado oil, so it is not drying. It is so nice. So I do this, and I would use a lip liner. I'm not using one right now. But it just went really pretty with several of my outfits I wore. Hi from Canada. Okay, you guys, I'm going to show you this setting spray. Okay, so, and here's the trick. So some people are like, how can I rub it together? You got to let it dry. So you have to let this lipstick dry, okay, before you start like kissing on your man or drinking something. Okay. But look how beautiful that color is. It is the perfect pink, in my opinion. It is 34. A lot of people were asking me like what color would be really pretty for like weddings and stuff. 34, 35, or 36 with these long-lasting lipsticks are just stunning. Okay, so we got to wipe off our mascara now that's had a little time to dry. See, this is what I didn't want to deal with in Mexico. So I'm just taking a spoolie and I'm scraping the areas that I messed up. And I'm going to add a little more. I'm just going to do this. Go back over it. Just go back over it. There you go. Okay. The setting sprays that I love currently. Urban Decay De-Slick, if you're oily. I don't know where it's at. It's somewhere around here. I really like the Celestine one if you're looking for a really inexpensive alternative that is just, it's good. Will I say it's my like favorite forever? No, I'm not going to say that, but it is good if you're on a budget because this is only like $15 and it will last you forever. Charlotte Tilbury is one that I took in Mexico. So good. I think it's better if you just have like normal, combo, or dry skin. If you are looking to mattify your makeup, this almost mattified my makeup too much. If you are looking to mattify your makeup, this One Size, it's called One Size, On Till Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray, and I used it in the pool. My makeup didn't move. And the cool thing about our makeup is it won't move. It's like water resistant. So, and then you just spray it like this. And I got a travel size. Because I wanted to see if I really liked it before purchasing. Now, these higher end brands, they're obviously not cheap, but this is such a good setting spray, okay? So it's up there with Charlotte Tilbury, it's up there with Urban Decay. Really, really great if you're looking for a mattifying one. So this is the look that I did pretty much the entire time in Mexico besides my like grape and watermelon combo. Do we like? This is just what I did. It was very simple. And then I had my lashes. And yeah, so if you guys want any of the products I used, or if you want to color match to this makeup, or if you want to talk to me about the artist program. So I went with a bunch of women that earned that trip. It was like 200 women. And some started 7 years ago, some started 2 years ago, some started a year and a half ago, but you guys can make that trip. Like if that's something you want in your life, or you want to do what I do. Many of my artists on my team don't do it like I do it. They actually share a lot of in-person. They do like a lot of Facebook classes. This just happens to be where my business is now, but this is not how I started and I was very successful. So I shouldn't say successful because I feel like that's like a keyword that's like wrong, but I created a very solid foundation. The lipstick again, so it is same match and I'll send it to you. It should be in my favorites. I better go double check that. But it's the long lasting Celestine lipstick. So, but yeah, if you want to color match to this, I can also color match you to that. And I get back to you within 24 hours typically. So there is my Mexico makeup look. I missed you guys so much. I was so sad to not go live when I was there. I hardly picked up my phone. Like it was wild. I had to get all of my pictures from like other people because I didn't pick up my phone and that is not normal for me. So anyways, I love you guys and we will see you later. Bye.